So firstly, how special is it to be able to bring some of these things from Indigenous culture into your football club?
Yeah, special. I mean, being a strong Indigenous man from WA, and we have a lot of culture here at the club. Past in the past as well, players such as Des Edlin, Dale Kickett, guys like that, and there's going to be many more as well. So it's good to bring a little bit of culture to the club, but not only for the players, but also for the whole club as well, upstairs as well.
What's the significance of the ceremony that Richard just did to an Indigenous person like yourself?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, as I said, to bring that sort of culture here to the club, it's important. And we have a lot of young non-Indigenous players from over east who wouldn't have had a smoking ceremony like that. And I think we've done that for the last 4 to 5 years now, and it's it's very important to us as a club moving forward.
Tony, against the Kangaroos, they look like they're going to be a final side, but a strong effort. How did you assess post-match?
Yeah, I mean, North Melbourne are a quality side, and as you said, they're looking pretty good. So to play the way we did against them, I mean, our first half was a little bit inconsistent, but our second half we came out strong. We were much harder at the football, and they're a quality side. They played to the end, and that's something that we need to make sure that we maintain is that four-quarter effort, and we can't allow opposition teams to jump out in front of us and get that sort of scoring margin. We need to make sure we match it with them and keep up that pressure.
The forward half's come under a little bit of scrutiny. A lot of fans would say it looks like it needs another tool up there. How do you assess that forward half? Do you think it does need some extra height and marking power?
Well, like I said before, I mean, it's that inconsistency that we need to make sure that we see to, because we want to lock it in our forward half and keep the opposition under the pump. So if they're going to run it out of there too easy, we aren't doing our job. So in terms of we need another tour, we just need to, the players that we got there, we just need them to play their role. We need Cam McCarthy as a tour to put on that pressure, bring the ball to ground or mark it, so us Smalls can get involved.
Is there an immediate fix for this?
In terms of
the style of play, scoring more frequently?
Yeah, well, I mean, the game plan we have, we're going to stick by. We know it can work. It's just that inconsistency that we show at times. We need to make sure we play our brand of footy and everyone playing their role.
How big a loss is Aaron Sandilands?
Yeah, he's a big loss. I mean, he's a big boy, and he sets the tone from the start, especially for the midfield. So, I think Ross alluded that Michael Apnis is going to come in. So whoever comes in, we just need them to play their role and step up and sort of fill that void.
It'd be a good story for Michael to come in. He hasn't played for a couple of years, so many injury issues. If he can have a good run at it, it'd be good for him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a quality kid. He's been here for 4 or 5 years, and as you said, he's had a few injuries that set him back, but he's playing some good, consistent footy in the waffle, and he's that strong target that we can also use that forward as well.
Just on the forward line, Ross mentioned about doubling down on the youth after the game on the weekend. There's been a few people sort of mentioning Hayden Ballantyne might be a guy under pressure. What have you seen from him this year in terms of his form?
I feel like Ballas is playing his role. He's putting the pressure on. Let's not forget that he's playing on some quality small lockdown defenders as well. And Ballas is a quality player. He knows all he needs is 3 or 4 kicks, and he could change a game. So all that external noise we're not going to really listen to. We know what his role is for this team, and we just want him to go out there and just match it, play.
So you're pretty confident he'll hold his spot, and he's still got a fair bit to offer?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Michael, a couple of times on Sunday you looked like you were limping a bit. Did you have any issues with the knee, or was that a different issue?
No, the knee was fine. I just got a little bit of a knock in one contest, but the knee's pretty good.
Stephen Hill's another big loss. Obviously, he gives you sort of some real run and direction off half track. How do you cope without him?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a big loss. I think he's coming up to 200 games, and he's a quality player. He's someone that, along with Nathan Wilson, can run it out of D50 and penetrate. So he's a big loss for us. But as I said before, same as the Aaron Sandilands and Michael Apnis scenario, we need the boys to come up who have been playing pretty consistent footy in the waffle. I'm not sure who's going to step in for Stephen, but whoever it is, I know they're going to come in and play their role.
Is this the biggest challenge you'll have faced this year? A good team away from home with a lot of senior players on?
Yeah, it is a big game. Every game we go in thinking that it's going to be a big game, especially we're such a young group, and everyone knows our win-loss away from Perth isn't strong. So we want to go out there and just play our brand of footy and hopefully get a W.
Sonny, Harley is pretty close to playing. What have you seen from him around the track? Is he pretty positive at the moment?
Yeah, Harley's positive. You know, even when he was injured, at times he was a bit down, but you know, you can see now that he's really enjoying his footy, and that, you know, as you said, he's getting close, but he's still got, you know, some GPS sort of data to hit, but he's really close, and I mean, the best thing is that Harley's really enjoying his footy.
Yeah, could he give you a bit in terms of firepower in your forward line, do you think, in the back half of the year, if he can get himself right?
Yeah, definitely. He's a quality player. I think he's played 80 odd games now, and you know, I think it might have been a pick too as well. So yeah, he's a quality player, and he can also give us some driving force to the midfield, and you know, up forward as well.
How confident is he in his body at the moment? Ross talks about the ballet physiotherapy. Have you sort of spoken to him about that and how that's all tracking?
Yeah, for those who know Harley, he's pretty confident, and it's a good thing because you know, as I said before, he's got something to offer this footy club, and I can't wait to get out there and play with him because you know, everyone knows what sort of player he is.
In terms of Collingwood, what are their biggest threats?
Oh, their midfield. I mean, Grundy as well. Aaron Sandilands is a massive loss for us this week, and Grundy's in some good form. So, as I said before, we need, you know, whoever comes in and fills that void. We need them to match it with Grundy because he's the one that really sets the tone for him.
What can you do? Is a good fit there? Can he give such a strong physical contest?
Yeah, he does. He's a big boy. You know, at times he can be real humble around the club, but you know, when he crosses that white line, he's a beast. So we need him to bring on that physical power, especially in midfield, but also when he goes forward as well.
Had plenty of games without Aaron in the last few years. How do you approach a game differently when you know he's not available?
Oh, we just need to go out there and compete. We need the guys who, as I said before, step into the ruck to compete, bring it to ground, and just not allow them to hit the ball where they want. And also our midfielders to compete, and also the forwards as well. In the past, we've had some real good forward pressure. That's something we've really lacked this year so far. But you know, we're looking to lock it in our forward half and not give them an opportunity.